All right. People are beginning to join. Nice. Hey, Snag. Hope your day's going well. You ready to get into some Fortnite today? What's going on, Multi-Destroyer? Bottled Van. Or is that supposed to be Bot Divan? I don't know. Either way, it's good to have you here, man. Thanks for being here. I'm feeling the need to try a new game today. I don't know what we're going to play today, so we're going to sit on the just chatting setting until we figure out what we're going to play. The Unforgiven. Vladdy Daddy. Anish TTV. Yes, I have actually. I had my surgery on the 8th of this month. And that's been about 11 days or so. Yep, I am improving daily. What's going on? I'm not sure how to pronounce yours. Leb Proct. There she is. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. I'm feeling a lot better. While I still have a good amount of pain, it's diminishing daily. I gain more and more mobility back. Man, everything went so well with the surgery. When they had me under, they had told Angel that it would take 3 to 4 hours. And about 2 hours into the surgery, the surgeon came in and told her, it's all done. I got nothing to report. Everything went just as smoothly as we could be. Hey, thank you for that thank you very much for that, Shia. Shaya. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but thank you very much for the rose. Thank you so much There's Raisin. What's going on, doll? All right, so I am feeling the need for a brand new game today. Thanks, Unforgiven. Really appreciate you. Do you guys have any... check out Commander Carton. Oh, he's playing. All right, let's go check out his channel real quick. Let me pop up and open a link to that. Oh, it says he's playing, but he's not. All right. Well, drive around in GTA. We could do that. Too much is going on. I do have GTA, and I've played it a great many hours. I'm looking to play something a little bit newer today, though. Something that maybe's caught a lot of people's attention, but really hasn't been out there so much that everybody and their dog is already familiar with it. You know what I mean? Like if I was playing Elden Ring, that's a game that everybody played when it first came out. I'm going to have to pass on the stretching. I still have incisions that I can stretch a little bit, but I got to go real slow and take it easy. Valorant got added to console. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever loaded up Valorant. Come on, Swade, get your buddy in here. Yeah, the rules have changed. It's more right now about not tearing up my incisions. I can't lift more than like 5 to 10 pounds. There's Command. When I first logged on, it said that you were playing, and so we went over there and opened up your channel, and you weren't there. So I'm glad to have you here, but we would have certainly followed you for a while. What time in my country? It's 2:50 p.m. So a couple hours afternoon in the afternoon. Excuse me. There you are, Swade. I'm looking to try something new, Swade. I'm looking for suggestions on something new. I'm thinking either a story-driven game that's relatively new, or, yep, Angel is the favorite person in the chat. You see, I'm still stumbling. What's happening now is my brain is going back to being functional because it wasn't. I literally do. Flex and Daddy, I still have a catheter in. It comes out tomorrow, so there is a bag beside me, and I am peeing in it every little bit. God of War, Ragnarok. Isn't that old, though? I'm looking for something really new that everybody and their dog hasn't already played. Let's get in early on something. I'm going to play Back Myth Wukong. I'm not familiar with that. Ghost of Tsushima. Try to watch a movie with you? I don't know about all that. I don't know what the rules for broadcasting a movie are. I don't want to get kicked off of things. I have one of the old Batman games. Let's see. Also, let me check and see which. Yeah, there we go. We'll make it where everybody can see the. Whoops. See the Steam. Let's move it over here where I can show you the library away from the picture. All right. So these are the ones that I have currently installed right now. I just uninstalled Quake Champions. I'm overplaying with the way they got that thing set up now. Ghost of Tsushima. Somebody said that over on the TikTok side too. All right, let's see. Tsushima. Is that something they would have on Steam? Oops. Let's see. All right, we don't want that. Let's go to the store. See what we can find on it. All right.
Rated M for mature.
See what kind of game this is. Available now on PC.
I swore to protect this island with my life, but now the Mongols have stolen our home. Killed our samurai. I can't let more of my people die. I need every weapon we have. Tsushima can't afford anything less.
Cinematic Samurai.
The Mongols have changed you, young master.
The world has changed. Sometimes, our only choice.
If you got a kidney, I would play on stream. Yeah, that's right. We may just have to let you take over the chair.
I sacrificed everything for my people. And I would do it again.
Very interesting. All right, let's see what else we got. It looks like it's got really good graphics. I mean, it's just a ridiculously gorgeous video. I'm not sure the entire PlayStation Studios franchise on Steam. All right, we can do that. Let's see what PlayStation offers on Steam. Helldivers was shit. God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, I have that one on the PS4 upstairs. Well, you did make a promise, so we may have to put you in this chair and let you play something here. Until Dawn. Helldivers was shit. Concord. That's looking like a Overwatch wannabe. Hero shooter. Ghost of Tsushima. Lego Horizon Adventures. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. The Last of Us. I remember that being a big deal. That's pretty old at this point. I can't see giving $60 for an old game at this point. Predator, Hunting Ground, Spider-Man. Not really a multiplayer game, but I did play the original one up on the PS4 upstairs. Yeah, that one. All right. That's not very helpful right there.
Rated M for mature.
Nope. All right. What suggestion is that, Slade? And I got to put the TikTok chat up where I can see it. Yeah, it is a beautiful game and story. Cool. I may pick up on that one. Let's look around for a little bit. How about you download It Takes Two? What is It Takes Two?
This is Joseph Fares, game director at Hazelight, and I'm here to show you gameplay of It Takes Two. The game is a co-op action-adventure platformer with a focus on marrying the story and gameplay. You play as Cody and May, two parents that have decided to divorce. Of course, this upsets their daughter Rose, who creates two dolls that the parents magically turn into. And with the guidance of a cheesy love book called Dr. Hakim,
They have to
That looks
stick together.
amusing.
I will help you fix your
I don't want to buy it, but it looks
you now
amusing.
control Cody and May on this crazy ride.
reach them. We're tiny.
The amount
I
of
think that would be
variation
fun,
is
but I don't
insane.
have a second
There are
one.
no similar scenarios. Every scene is unique. Whatever happens in the
The freaking
story
chat,
will
come
be
on, oh my
reflected in
God.
the gameplay. Let me show you some examples. When Cody and May meet a
to
gang of
say a
squirrels
way
in their
out.
tree,
All right.
May finds out that Cody let a nest of wasps move in.
What's your plan?
It's my plan, and I decide what goes down. You got that?
Yeah. Come on out!
My name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out. A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced
It's all right, Raven.
only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent.
If they have this available on
You and your friend
PS4, then
get
we
to
could
know
do
your
this.
characters
But we don't
and
have
unfold
two
their stories
PCs
together.
that we can play games together on.
Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me.
Living elephant teddy bear.
With or without you, I'm going after him.
One of the
Let
two
me show you
players
some
gets
of
to
the
kill one.
scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo, who's already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now, if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo
That's
are
interesting.
now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get to cart with Vincent,
You know, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's, broken. I don't know.
or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot!
Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
What the?
What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you,
All right,
this is just the
that one is going to be one of those where if you play it on stream, you won't be able to follow the chat at all. I'll happily spend $30. I just got to find something that appears to be worth $30 or more. This is kind of interesting.
Relax, man. I got this.
It does look interesting. However, simmer down on the part. Well, I've got a little bit of cash that came from the Twitch fund. Defeated what? Okay, I missed a lot up here. Let's see. One of the two players gets to kill one the other. Just spoiled the game for him. See there how it is? See, if you play one on PS4 and another one on PC, you got to buy the game twice. I think if y'all want to watch Angel play something, then it'll need to be here on the computer. Oh, no worries, Raisin. We just watched a few trailers for some games. And we could watch something like that for the stream. I would love to do that. But that also means that it would be really hard to follow the chat. And so people would often find themselves feeling ignored. I don't want to leave people feeling that way. Uh-oh, I hear her stomping down here.
You did not just say that out loud.
I did. What was that?
I said you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, you're going to make my TikTok throw up a warning.
I already know what TikTok says. TikTok don't care.
It throws up a warning usually and says sensitive content or whatever. Because apparently people can't stand being sworn at around.
Well, that's because somebody reports you. No, I just came to say hi because nobody ever gets to see my face anymore.
Back for Blood? I'm not familiar with that, but let's look it up.
So y'all's job is to keep him drinking water, not coffee.
I haven't even had a cup of coffee today.
I'm just saying, we don't have
And I've
to.
already filled this up twice.
We don't have to deal with pills anymore. We don't have to deal with anything else.
That's right. Angel has a TikTok.
He has to drink water.
That's all I've got.
And y'all can actually, like, completely drown him in water. He can't drink enough water. So feel free to.
All right, let's watch the trailer for this.
My children, the world shared a message with me. The path
It's another damn zombie game.
life is ready to be opened.
All right, buddy. Just for that.
Reality is a dumpster fire. We start to believe it when we talk about paradise.
Hey, Queso, what's going on, buddy?
We wanted to believe it. We needed something to believe in. Being alone in this hellscape left us only two choices. Look out! Join her fucked up cult, or join these guys. She just takes and takes and takes.
Sticking me in the butt.
And now they're holding captive
hear
who
you.
I
What?
love most.
Sticking me in the butt.
And I'm not gonna stop
Playing
until
weird
I
games
bring
behind me, I
my
guess.
brother home.
Try that, but you don't recommend. I am not a fan of zombie games.
That crazy bitch may be out for blood, but see, I don't turn in work half-assed. I'm a type A to the letter. I'll take their paradise and burn it all to the ground.
I get the idea and the fun
Oh,
and
that's
just
Jeff.
taking down
He's with
masses
me.
like that.
Used electros to modify his behavior. AP Bio really came in handy.
It's also a co-op game.
Everywhere the mother goes,
It's on the-
a river of blood follows. But she and I,
was just
we
checking
have
the
one
camera
thing in
behind
common. Cross us?
All right, I will drink
and we'll
my
stop
water,
at nothing
but I can't
until
do
we fuck
15,000
you
hits on it. I'm very satisfied.
That was fire!
That looks more like somebody who wants it to be Doom.
Yeah, that looks very
All right, Gio, that's enough.
He's gonna have something to spend his points on. Leave him alone.
Yeah, you're gonna throw them away too. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Let's go back to the front page here.
Children of the Worm.
See what it's offering
Bree.
me here. Hey, Cynthia, thank you for the roses. Daisy. No, there's a stupid.
Wait,
What is the deal with zombie games? I just don't get it. I don't want to play against a bunch of mobs. I want to play other people.
Tell Sword to stop threatening people on Twitch.
Yeah, don't be doing that,
Just
man.
playing. He's saying that someone's against his soccer team, so he's gonna mute him. No,
No.
it's not. I'm gonna unmod you so
Bring
I can
back
mute
Blake
you.
Stone. Wow, she's going back in the day.
Right?
I did play that back in the day, and it wasn't bad. Born and raised in Catalan, so it's my blood. What's that, Blueberry? I missed something. What's
They
that?
were talking about soccer.
Oh, gotcha. I've never been a fan of
football.
soccer, really, or football, as they say it
Football.
over there.
I'm about to
Just
log
like
off for work.
Sports games like Madden just don't appeal to me. I'm really mostly interested in either shooter games or like a really story-driven game like the. I never have. I haven't even loaded it up once yet.
Why?
Just because I've been playing other stuff. Oh, you heard Angel. She said play Harry Potter.
I thought you'd been playing it. You didn't like it. That's why.
No, I haven't tried it at all.
No.
So I've been playing Cyberpunk in my downtime mostly, and some Call of Duty. I hit the Gray Zone a little bit. It's still in early access, so it's kind of slow coming around.
Well, if you
Elden Ring I've played, and it just didn't feel like it was getting anybody's attention on stream.
Eldenberry Rodden Ring.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play Harry Potter, I'll play Harry Potter. I can play Harry Potter. I just can't do it on PC.
Well, I'm not going to buy it a second time.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
If you want to buy it for the PS4.
I need something I can play upstairs on the console. Like,
Well, let's see real
I can't
quick
play
if
on the
it's
computer.
available for that.
Disneyland Dreamlight. What? Disneyland Disney Dreamlight Valley. I was reading that so wrong. I was reading his Disneyland Dreamlight.
All right, well, let's look that up real quick.
I'd pay to watch that. Okay, well. See, Command likes Harry Potter. Thank you for my sub, Command.
Didn't you say you had ads? I thought subs didn't have to
No,
watch
he
ads.
just fixed it. No, I had ads. That's the first thing I got hit was the second I logged in was an ad. Sub thingy, so they were making. Oh, I could get down with that. Me and Raisin can play that.
There you go.
I can't do it.
Why?
Because you're stupid.
No, it's not. It's the best way to play. That came out over a year ago, so not exactly new, but looks like it might be an interesting game.
I watched the car movies. I haven't watched the Cars movie. It's like one of the few I haven't seen.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that the other day. It's like, well, we may have to watch something else. Oh, yeah. I'm missing the TikTok chat because it's on this browser. Let's move this over here so we can see them both. Have you ever played Team Fortress 2? Yes, I have. Long time ago. Yes, how's it going? Things are going really well. I got my kidney. I'm feeling quite a bit better. Yes, no, I did get my kidney. We're 11 days post-op, so I've still got soreness in the incision sites and everything, but I get better day by day.
There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to
can I
the
be
most
Buzz Lightyear?
villainous,
Biology
lived
type
together
lovers.
in harmony. However, as time
Here,
passed,
take the headphones and listen to the talk of it.
forgetting set in.
It's talking about the games.
Fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power to
Don't
make
waste
it
time
special.
watching that. All right. Hogwarts is better. We may watch Hogwarts or play Hogwarts in a little bit.
This dream
Blueberry, yes I am. I'm having a good day, man. I'm feeling good. Had some more, the last of my enchiladas a little while ago, so
Tell Raisin one.
This is a place where you'll have.
let's check and see if that's available on the PS4
Where
real
you'll
quick.
wish time could get frozen. Where you can find a friend in everyone. And feed your
What is this called?
passions. A place where you can find yourself at home
Allow for crossplay, yes.
and let your
Apple Arcade
creativity
subscribers can
reign.
visit the Valley of Friends who play on other platforms. Supported on Apple Arcade platforms,
This is a
PC,
place
Mac, and console
where
platforms,
every day
except
Except
for
on
PlayStation.
This
What was in the enchiladas? I just had some ground beef that was seasoned up for taco seasoning.
Learn more at DisneyDreamlightValley.com.
It's not available for PS4. Oh, the Hogwarts, sorry. Let's see. I don't think it's a multiplayer game, though. Let's see. You play the PS4 version of the game with the PS5 version. Doesn't have multiplayer, yeah. And they're not backwards compatible. All right. Ooh. Drop my phone. All right. All right, so
Welcome to
the Disney
Greenlight
thing,
Valley,
maybe.
a brand new life
The
simulation
Hogwarts
game
is
filled with
something that I would just have to play by
adventures,
myself, which is
mysteries,
fine.
and beloved Disney and
But
Pixar friends.
wouldn't be
The
something to
Valley
get
was once a
Angel on
happy
stream
and
for.
magical place,
And yeah,
until
my enchiladas
one
are really
day
good.
the forgetting set in.
Oh, Gio's got to go. All right,
Now,
buddy.
It's up to you
Hand
to
over your
discover
board,
the stories of
those
this
stories and
world
blah,
and
blah,
restore
blah.
the
All right.
magic to Dreamlight.
Isaac, I'm mostly looking to play either a shooter,
You'll begin
preferably the
your
newest one we can get
adventure
our
by
hands on,
creating your avatar.
or
There
a
are
story-driven
tons of
game
options to pick
that's
from.
gotten some good
Express
attention.
your inner
Crime
self
scene
by
cleaner.
choosing
All right,
from
let's
an
look for that.
ever-growing range of clothing and accessories that you can customize by using the Touch of Magic tool to reflect your mood of the day.
So, here's the deal. You either stop cleaning for me or have someone else wiping your blood off my shoes. Sounds fair?
Drop your Discord link in the Discord again. Go for it. Please no on the Disney thing. All right. I think that's a relatively unanimous no on Disney, at least as a stream item. All right, so we're just going to go in and break everything and clean it. That looks like that might be a good time killer. All right, Hogwarts, real quick. Let me get this off of here. Let's go to Hogwarts and store page. Where's the store page?
In light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Now, I do have this one. I've been planning on playing it for a while. Just haven't gotten to it yet.
On your first day,
Sword needs a value. Yeah, I've had it for ever since the last spring sale on Steam. I have Halo Infinite. Yeah, I've played it quite a bit.
you have much to learn.
You have the benefit of an
That's right. We'll follow commands gives. He throws lots of cash our ways with the subs.
Surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Wi-Fi is dying right now. All right, man. Take it easy, Blueberry.
And learn.
Look forward to seeing you next time.
Of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle.
No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
What do they want with a Hogwarts student?
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
Extraordinary.
It's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
The path we're on is terribly dangerous. But I do not know where it leads.
All right, we're gonna play that. Let's see what we got here. We'll probably have to watch a cinematic at the very beginning. Yeah, let me get the TikTok chat back where I can see it. There we go. Hope surgery went well. Pray for a fast recovery. Thank you for that. Things are going really well as far as that goes. The first day out of the hospital, I did get a bit of an infection in one of my incision sites that was no bueno, but even it's just about cleared up. This is not a joke. Pull out the NES. Ooh, how would you stream an NES game? Not that I have one of those anymore. Oh, we got a Heart Me. Is that what that is? All right. Thank you for that, Noah. It's cool because you like it when you finish. If you choose a different house, you get different tasks, etc. to do, so you can play it through a few times. All right. We'll let it build up its shaders and do what it's got to do for a first-time player. And let's get the game on top. There we go. Amazon has cables you can hook up to PC. Yeah, it probably does. And then I'd have to go find an NES. Had a fight with a guy today in practice. Why'd you have a fight with the guy? What did he do, or what did you do that got him pissed off? Was I put all my effort into get the curse spells, and then they don't let you use the kill spell on bosses. Of course. You try and get it as powerful as you can, and then, oh, but we're going to take your special ability away. The free online NES simulators. There you go. Out of video memory, trying to allocate a rendering source on a 4090. What the hell? All right, what have I got up that's causing a problem? Wish there was more story as well to use the curses. All right, we're gonna have to try that again here in a second. I don't know what that error was about. I'm running a, like I say, a 4090. It'd be awfully hard to run out of all the memory on it. Aw, thank you very much, Noah. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the roses and the heart me. You're awesome, man. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. Oh, now it's got to prepare. Depending on your hardware, it may take a few minutes. All right. Based on that, I don't think it's going to take a few minutes. Tokes, when did I cut off the beard? The day after I got out of the hospital. I kind of messed it up in trimming it and just said, screw it, we'll start it over. Hey there, Fozzie. Good to see you, man. Shooters you recommend? Delta Alpha Force on Steam, The Finals, X Defiant, and Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite. Probably need to play that again here pretty soon, just because of the other day when I got on my first return stream. Couldn't get in. You couldn't get matchmaking to save your life. Intravenous. All right. We'll look into those. Normally not awake this early. Haven't been able to see a live stream for a while. And this is early for you. What time is it where you're at, Fozzie? Marvel update? Yeah, apparently so. What was it, Saturday? I tried to get on there.
Press spacebar to toggle.
Why are you talking?
Accessibility option.
I don't want you reading to me. Best part about Hogwarts on PC is there is a lot of mods to fuck around with. All right, cool. Yeah, on Saturday, I think that there was some kind of big Fortnite gaming event going on TikTok. I think it may have overpowered their servers. Hey, there's Queso. All right, we don't really need any camera shake. That's just silly. Toggle aim mode. List to change spell aiming from a hold to a toggle. Yeah, let's do that. Toggle spellcast mode. Yeah, I'd rather have toggles. Not left-handed. Cursor sensitivity. Well, we'll leave it at 1 for now and see how bad it is. Alright. For a good story, I highly recommend Clash Artifact of Chaos. Great story, and the music is amazing, and scenery for the game is beautiful. Very cool. Yeah, but I'm also 50, or about to turn 50, so whatever baby face I got left, it ain't very baby anymore. Especially as the beard starts growing back and you start seeing all this white. All right, let's see. Link accounts. What do I need to link to? Link your Harry Potter fan club account and your... I'm not doing that. I don't have that. Circular taped spectacles, a pair of rounded speculars. Sure, we'll take that. And that. Let's go in prisoner cottons. Alright. I'll take all your little rewards. How many of these are there? Goodness. Alright. Thank you, Random Kid. Yes, I did. I'm feeling a whole lot better. I don't know if you can tell on the broadcast or not, but everybody who has seen me in both states says I look a lot healthier, much pinker in the face and healthy rather than gray and pallid. Apparently, I was looking pretty much like I was on death's door. Oh, thank you, Angel. All right, hardware benchmark. All right, how bright do we want this to be? Maybe right about there, just a little extra bright. Definitely got life back in your face. Cool. Thank you, Caitlin. I'm so appreciative of all of that. I love that people are still following my story. I don't know how many people have joined on the TikTok side. I've got 9 people viewing right now on the Twitch side, and you know, I don't know who gets to see what does or doesn't come through on there, but the fact that so many people want to see this and want to see that I'm doing better. Yes, River, it is first playthrough. The fact that everybody wants to see it and keep in touch just means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your love and support. Go Slytherin when you choose your class or whatever. Okay. Why is that? What's better about Slytherin? Okay. So my hair actually parts about like that one. Come back and see. Ah, screw it. Let's just go with that one. Wonder if you can get some white hair. Glasses. I don't really wear glasses anymore. There you go. In color. Yeah, let's just leave it right there. Hairstyle. Yeah, no, we'll just stick with that one. That's fine. What is this? Freckles. I don't need any of that. Eyes are fine. Yeah, no. All right. Lift your difficulty. Let's go hard on this. We'll see how bad it is. Keyboard over here where I can use it. Oh, it won't let you have the 1. Oh, we'll go ahead and put an I in there. Oh, their font actually looks like a 1. All right, cool. Must name your character to proceed. Gotta have a last name. What would be a good last name for me to throw on there? Hey, Command, thank you for the biddies. You always take such good care of me, man. Tokes, yes, I was a trucker. May end up going back to it, haven't decided. I'd like to stay away from trucking again just because it's put such a toll on my body, and like I say, I'm fixing to turn 50. I'm looking to preserve what body I've got left. Thank you very much, Nick. But I did drive trucks, both long haul and semi-regionally and even locally over the last 20 plus years. Dirt and nap. All right, we can do that. All right. This choice will determine your player's. All right, there we go. Starting it up. Thank you, Raisin.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing.
You know, one of the jobs that I've always thought I would enjoy is doing voiceover or audiobook narration, that sort of thing. And as I listen to a lot of audiobooks, I'm always impressed by the people who do the voices and the accents that they're able to pull off. I'm not any good at that at all right now.
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location.
How do you have your income ever since you stopped trucking? I'm on long-term disability through my insurance that I had with my employer. I am still technically employed by Papa John's. And I also have the Medicare, not Medicare, but Social Security disability insurance. Not to mention Angel is gainfully employed as well. So we're okay on our
start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to. Wonderful
idea. Hey, Brad Riddy. All right, there we go.
After you. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
You are back. I didn't know you left, but I did ask you a question. Why'd you have a fight with people? Is it difficult not being out on the road? How did stopping driving affecting you? Well, because I had gotten so sick, it really didn't affect me as you know, it bothering me to not be out on the road. I could very easily go back to driving and enjoy it. But if I did, I would have to do it in a bump dock to bump dock circumstance. I just can't see throwing groceries the way I did for the last 20 years. It's put too much of a strain on my body. Hey, Luca. Yes, I did. I am 11 days post-op. I'd show you all my scars, but I got bandages over them to keep my pants from rubbing on them. You ever open your lobbies to play with your fans? I always have my lobbies open to play with my fans. I'll play with anybody and everybody. Hey, Woom Nuke, I'm sorry I missed your first chat. Good to have you, man. How are you doing? What's going on with you? Thank you, Luca. I'm feeling a lot better. Any advice to someone who has a strenuous job? Get out of it before you get too old. So here's the thing. When I was very young, I don't know if I can pause this or not.
A new student. New?
Nope, I gotta let the cinematics play.
Starting school
So when I first started driving, it was right after my first wife and I had divorced. I had kids. I needed to find a better paying job than the one I was working in the door store where I would deliver doors and windows to construction sites. And that was pretty strenuous, but it only got strenuous for just a little bit.
Up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
Anyway,
teacher,
so I started driving. I drove long haul for about 2 years, and then I taught truck driving at a school in Fort Worth for about a year. Went back to a more regional style of driving. Did that for about 3, and then after that, I've spent the last 16 or so years doing food service delivery to one degree or another. And in doing that, I spent lots of time bent over, picking up boxes that were heavy, loading up dollies with heavy boxes. I used to regularly load up my dolly with like 800 pounds and then take it down the ramp out of the back of the trailer. That tore up my knees and my back. You know, you damage yourself. It doesn't matter how strong you are, how able you are to handle that physical work. You really have to be careful because, like I say, I turned 50 here on the 30th, and my knees are blown. My back has major damage that may eventually turn into surgery for me. And I also, because I was hurting so bad from a injury that I took in my early 20s, I used to take heroic doses of ibuprofen to keep myself going, and that's what caused that and untreated high blood pressure. That's what caused my kidneys to die. You got to be really careful when taking care of yourself when you're younger.
What's that glow?
I understand because I just didn't have any skills. My kids were all born when I was little, or were little when... I'm saying it poorly here. My kids were born when I was still very young. We're talking, my first daughter was born when I was 20 years old. And so back then I was working in the hardware and door sales business. And it wasn't a great one for making money, but it kept food on the table. But I would handle doors all day long, 100-pound doors, just over and over. We'd get truckloads of them in, and I had to unload them all. Each door in and of itself was not terribly hard to handle, and so it didn't feel like it was doing damage to me. But I did an idiot lift during that time, blew out my back, and because I was poor and didn't have any insurance, I just had to pop pills and keep moving to do my jobs. And that really took a toll on me. The key! Oh, you lost a key. So yeah, that's my biggest bit of advice. Get out of the strenuous job game as best you can, as early as you can. That's right. No more ibuprofen. And I admit, ibuprofen is a better pain reliever for the pains that I have on average than Tylenol, even aspirin. But aspirin's way better than Tylenol. Anything that they classify as an NSAID is really dangerous for your kidney. You just got to really take care of yourself when you're young so that you are able to do things. I mean, right now I've got incisions, so I can't lift anything. 5 to 10 pounds is all I'm allowed. But once I'm healed, I have no doubt I'd be able to go back to doing the kind of work I was doing before, running dollies and everything like that. However, every time you do it, you take a chance on tearing yourself up. Suede, read my shit, please. I didn't want to type it again. I'll catch you, brother. Let's see what we got. Where's my mouse? I got to tab out. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Tacos for command, all right? Because I tried to take the ball from him, and when he lost the ball, he started crying about it, and he started screaming at the coach for a foul and me, and then he asked me to wait for him outside. All right, when I went out with 3 of my friends, we didn't find anyone. So yeah, nothing happens. Don't understand why you were tagged. I don't know either. Tag queso, all right. I'm 44 and beat the crap out of my construction, etc. He's not wrong. Spent 12 years as a concrete finisher. You know, any kind of job where you have to either do a lot of heavy lifting or spend a lot of time down on your hands and knees, you're really taking both your back and your knees and putting them at severe risk. That's right, she does. As a matter of fact, we usually keep a big bottle of filtered water up on top of the fridge. And because I can reach it, I obviously load it up, and Angel's 5 foot nothing and can't reach up there anyway. So we put it down on the bar temporarily, and she had to bring the bottle of water in, and I couldn't even help her handle it. So yeah, it's she's doing all the heavy lifting right now. Let's see, I was a nurse, and I'd imagine it's the same idea. It's quicker and easier to do it yourself than wait on someone else. Yeah. Okay, we read Suede's stuff. He's always stressed. You gotta breathe a little bit there, Suede. Ducks have an oil that they produce that goes over their feathers, and it makes them hydrophobic, meaning that water can't soak into the fibers. So the water literally runs off their back and back down into the lake. So water rolls off the duck's back. All right, let's get back into the game. Here we go. Oh no! Take your breathing one. I gotta get this other thing out of the way. And this thing where I can see the chats. There we go.
What happened? Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air?
Thank you, Tokes.
A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
Probably need to take some more Tylenol right now, as a matter of fact.
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Why can't you have free time? Get too stressed?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Work hard and play hard. There you go.
And I believe that she...
Just beat it. Love this game. Right on.
In pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right,
what time was it? I took it at about 10:30 this morning.
I'd like to have a look around.
Joey?
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can.
This is my first playthrough of it. I bought it a while back and just haven't gotten to it yet.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time.
Well, we're starting good with the storyline.
Built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do.
Be the most free
But
time person you
magic
can
is
meet.
no different than any power.
Well, I felt pretty confident you weren't much of a businessman.
Who wields it?
I use DirtNap, just like you see it on my channel.
Is that ice?
You can find me on most games like that.
It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
Yes, love?
Someone wanted to block this path.
So,
Let's see some of that
oh,
one work
the
you
way
were
for falling, I
practicing.
crunched it. I haven't gotten out here and swept
Focus
yet.
on the center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can have all the vanilla wafers I want. Yeah, true. Just finished it yesterday, Madeline.
Excellent.
Camera to select an active target. All right, cool. Play Chucksy sometime. It's a horror game, maybe. Is it a free-to-play game or is it one that costs money? I don't mind spending money on games, but it's got to look good before I'll spend money on it. This is Hogwarts patch. This is the Hogwarts Legacy. Very first intro of it.
That was a
Just starting my first playthrough.
expected.
Well, I guess I need to look at that. Nothing left.
Ah, up there.
Been sitting on your Steam for a while. That's exactly me. I bought it on the last spring sale that they had on Steam, and I just haven't even had a chance to play it until now. All right.
Steady yourself. Reparo. Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay. Show your surroundings. All right, no problem.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
I have to admit, even though I'm an old man, I have always really enjoyed the Hogwarts books.
I don't see anything.
The Harry Potter. I listened to the audiobooks of those right when they came out.
What in Merlin's name?
Like the Goblin.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Got to stretch. I told you I'm gonna have to be really easy with the stretches right now. I still have incisions. I actually can stretch a little bit. I just got to be real easy with it.
Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here?
All right. That's my one stretch for this.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Somebody did. Who was it?
Precisely. The key.
Drop down and give me a set of 10 stretches.
Oh,
I'll do that just as soon as you break down and get on your knees and you know what.
This way, then. Stay close. After you.
I always really liked this part of the story. Their bank being underground, run by goblins.
Inside the cars, if you don't wish to lose them.
I like the steampunk aesthetic of it too. Yeah, I can do a little stretching. I just got to let it stretch slowly.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
This is fixing to take over all of my time now instead of the cyberpunk.
How deep are we going? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
It's all good, Twitch Actual, no problem.
Quite a distance to go.
I did the stretch because it was your first time here. It's all good. I gotta go really slow with any stretches. My incisions are only 11 days old. They still have staples in them.
Momentous day.
Can't grow them. The skin on top of my lips fell off, and they had to sew it back on. What did you do to make it fall off? You're fine, Twitch Actual. It's all good, man. You never know until you start following and checking in on these things. It's all fine. Oh, I got you. Right on, Swade.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Real quick, I'll just show you. I'm not going to take the bandages off, but I'll show you what I've got going on here. Yeah, I might have to put the TikTok chat where I can't see it for a second.
Here we
so I can
are.
see what there is here. So, right here is the incision where they took my dialysis thing out.
When was the last time this vault was
so I'm having to
accessed?
keep it bandaged.
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
It starts
In
about
that
here,
time, no
goes
one
down,
has visited
and then
Vault
underneath
12
my belly to about there.
until today.
Missed out on the biggest lore drop ever. What is a lore drop? All right. Yep, the port is gone, and I feel a lot better. My incisions are healing, but we still got a lot of soreness going on. And I do have 3 kidneys instead of just 2. And my girl Angel there and her friend who came and sat with her at the hospital can't do anything without naming everything around them. So they had to name it, and they know that I hate cinnamon, so of course that's what they had to name it. to not have tummy dialysis. You know, the port itself was not that terrible. I just had to tape it down so it didn't flop around. It's the dialysis itself that was terrible. It was, God, it was apparently killing me out, because if you've seen me before, let's see if we can back this off for a second, make it where you can see color a little better.
Bolt 12. Thank you for your help.
So apparently I was very gray and pallid looking before. I didn't know that. Cinema's a dancer, and I've been very patient for this story. All right, yeah. So my girl and her friend who came and sat there can't do anything without naming everything around them. They decided they had to name my kidney, and they know that I hate cinnamon, so of course they named it Cinnamon. And of course, Cinnamon is often a name that strippers take on. So my kidney is a stripper named Cinnamon. I got you, brother.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
Oh, don't lie to them.
Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor.
All right, so we're going to go deep diving in the
Let me think.
bank here.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
That's right. Thanks to Cinnamon, I can eat all the cinnamon or the vanilla wafers I want.
No time like the present.
Okay, real quick, I got to tell you that story.
Ready your wand and focus.
You can't do that. All right, here we go. Let me put up the TikTok chat where I can see it, and then I'll tell you this story. When I first got married to my first wife, we were very young. She was 17 and I was 20. Or excuse me, I was 19 at the time. She knew that my mom was an excellent cook. She wanted to learn to cook, and she knew that I loved chicken fried steak, so she asked my mom to teach her how to make it. Mom did. And so she made me a big dinner of game sound is loud. Let's see, let's bring those down just a little bit. See if that's any better. So let me tab out so that that's not making noise. Nope, gotta find something that's full screen.
It's fine. It was just a little bit loud.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get it to do that.
It's hard to hear you when you're trying to.
Yeah, it's too much. I have a hard time talking over it. Let me get that where I can see what I'm doing again.
I'm here to tell the real story about Cinnamon the kidney.
Whatever. Chicken fried steak is very American. It is almost a Texas thing only, but it gets served all over the country. But it's most popular in the Texas and the South in general. So anyway, she wanted to make food and come up to my work and have lunch together one day. And so she called my mom. Mom taught her how to make the chicken fried steak. And then she made some macaroni and cheese, some mashed potatoes, and it was all killer except the chicken fried steak. And there was a reason for that. She was very young. Like I said, she had no idea about cooking in general. And as she brought the food and I first started eating it, I took a big bite of the meat and I just immediately cringed away. And I was like, has this meat gone old or something? This is Harry Potter to the stars person. There you go. Gained 200 plus kilos, right on. Anyway, so she says, no, it's brand new. We bought it yesterday. And I was just sitting there chewing it up, trying to grit my way through it and not say something bad about the nice meal that she had tried to make for me. And she says, what's wrong with it? So, well, in my mind, when I'm chewing on this, all I can see is a piece of meat that has turned green and blue, and it looks really nasty. That's what I would expect. This is what I would expect it to taste like. I said it's kind of a sickly sweet kind of taste, like death. And the more I chewed, the more I said, it's almost like there's cinnamon in it, and it's giving it a light sweetness to it. And she goes, oh yeah, I thought I would spice it up with cinnamon, because at that time I was making cinnamon toothpicks to chew on while I was working, and cinnamon oil will literally burn you. And so in her mind, cinnamon became a hot thing, a spicy thing. So she decided that she would spice up my chicken fried steak because she knew that I liked spicy food. And that is when I was no longer able to eat cinnamon. And anytime I tell this story, I always want to reiterate this, because she and I have found our way to being friends again. She was trying to do a nice thing. She was just very young, didn't really know anything about cooking. Cooking in her household, where she was living with her mom and dad, who were extremely dysfunctional, cooking was boxed mac and cheese and maybe a hamburger or something like that. Hey, Silver Ghost. Thank you for the roses up there and the donut. Cinnamon and chicken? Oof.
Okay, so the reason...
Take the mic. They're not going to be able to hear you well.
The reason his kidney is named Cinnamon has nothing to do with that story. The fact that he doesn't like cinnamon is slight bit to do with it. But when we were sitting there, when the surgeon called me and told me he was out of surgery, the first thing he said was it started working before he ever even got it hooked up. It was extremely overactive, very vivacious, I believe is the word that he used. So instantly the images coming to my mind is that Cinnamon's earning her money. And it just became a thing that my friend and I laughed about all day long, and we were trying to think of a name, and I'm like, Jada appreciates Cinnamon because, number one, it's his favorite thing on the planet, but she's going to earn her money's worth, so we had to give her a name that was indicative of her career. And because kidneys are actually like cinnamon colored, so there's that whole right, yeah, like work it, like it's a whole thing now.
And there you have the story of Cinnamon the toothpick, the kidney, sorry.
Yeah, it didn't have anything to do with him not liking cinnamon.
Don't let her lie to you. She knew that I hated cinnamon. I have actually gotten to, at this point, you got to remember that my first wife and I were married in 1992. So it's been a number of years ago. I am slowly beginning to be able to eat things with cinnamon in it. I can still have like a pumpkin pie. It's not real heavy on the cinnamon flavor. I like these little orange sweet rolls that I buy at the store. All right, Blown, good to see you, buddy. Thanks so much. I can have those little sweet rolls that have cinnamon in it. It's not a cinnamon roll, and that's the difference. The cinnamon is not the dominant flavor in it. You're right. I am passionate about the hatred of cinnamon, and have been since 1992.
So that was the final straw. That was the nail in the coffin of what her name was going to be, was the fact that you hated it so much, because I just thought you'd get a kick out of it.
And I have. I've laughed at it a lot.
But yeah, so this is the part I didn't tell y'all, is that the surgeon and the nurse team wrote it on his door. They wrote Cinnamon the kidney where his name should have been on the door. So they all knew, and every time they would come in, they would be like, how's Cinnamon today?
Yeah. And they would see a giant, long-bearded guy laying in the bed who is apparently named Cinnamon. All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Whoops. Riding up on me a little bit. All right. Steady your wand with whatever and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. It won't let me. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Oh, okay. It wants me to hit space when it hits that point. I got it. What the hell? I'm not understanding what's wrong with it. It won't let me do it with the mouse. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, Ghost. Gotta follow the whole thing. Well, it's not going past the first mark, so I'm not understanding what it wants. You play Genshin? Right on. I'm literally hitting it when it hits that space. Oh, did it early that time on purpose. I don't know what it's not liking. See, I can sit here and run this along it, and it's not doing anything. I see. What's wrong with that? Apparently it doesn't want it to wobble, it wants you to be super steady. You can't let the mouse outside the line. Well, it also won't let me turn down the sensitivity, which is the problem here. It's not wanting to turn that corner. Usually get yelled at. How about we pulls out YouTube? Well, we may have to. That's not it. Nope, it's not giving me what that is. I'm probably not looking up the right reason. Do you have to lead it over there? I just don't understand. Nope, that's not liking that. Got it. Okay, now it makes sense. Thank you, man. Good to see you back, buddy. Trying to figure out this first little bit.
Revelio. There. I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Yeah, that made sense after a bit.
I do, Professor.
I was like, if there's a button to hit, the space button, that's fine. But then why are you worried about what my mouse is doing?
What you reveals the way forward. Then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
One shit was one of the things I didn't care for. That's fair. Oh, that's right. I did put it on hard, didn't I? When you time it right, it'll make your mouse faster. Yeah. I think it was not making its way around that curve because of it.
Vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Sun went up and down 5 times. Oh. He's always on the verge of an aneurysm, isn't he?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Alright.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Okay, here we go. That's interesting. Suede.
Professor!
Of course, I don't have anything Apple.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
All right, now I got to do it by myself with no help. All right, Suede, take it easy, buddy. All right, here we go.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections.
Okay.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Well, yeah, that seems pretty obvious. But why aren't they?
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. It went away. What'd you do? I'm holding the button. View your objectives to reveal the way forward. Hold Protego to stupefy counter enemies. Okay. Okay, got through it. Thank you, baby.
Lumos. Protego! Lumos. Lumos.
Somehow became separated from Professor Fig. I have no idea where he is or where I am for that matter. Okay. So he's got to be through this. Thank you for that, Silver Ghost. Hope the rest of your day at work isn't too bad. Okay. Potion of some kind. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your gifts, man.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
BR44, I have to take it really easy on the stretching. I have incision sites that can't be moved, so taking a breather on stretching. Dumbledore.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well.
Charles
I wonder if the
Rookwood.
path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Hey Lucas, I'm alright. Doing a lot better now that I've got this new kidney. And you're right. Oh my God is right. Lamazoo, how are you? I'm doing good. And my food, though, I don't know about. I'm feeling quite a bit better now that I've got my kidney.
And if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So now we know we have to go win the challenge.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded
Love the Wizarding World. Yes, sir. We just decided a little while ago to play it. Just started it, and this is the my first playthrough of it. Burger or pizza? Mostly pizza, but when I'm in extra need of protein, then I'll go for the burger.
Miriam.
Your profile is from Pottermore? Right on.
Died in pursuit of knowledge that has been.
I still get happy birthday messages from a Harry Potter fan site that I used to be associated with.
Understanding why. We were all looked rather different than it did a moment.
Yeah, this is probably not something that's going to be excellent viewing on the stream, but we'll see.
You shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
In about 30 minutes.
I'm not giving you.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Well,
what is your favorite game? I would have to say Quake 2 is my favorite of all time. Yeah, I remember your name. I've got it on there. And now you get nothing. Lots of cinematics, and I don't mind that, but again, doesn't really make great viewing on the stream. GG 20,200 207. Not sure how you want people to read that out loud, but it's good to have you, man.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed
Yeah, that's how it works, Slade.
by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
See, I'm not sure about this next part. Command said to be a Slytherin, but Slytherin always loses. You're live in Senegal? Wow. I knew you were on the other side of the planet, but I didn't know exactly where. Fly that owl. Have a sorting one. But yeah, Command was saying I should pick the Slytherin team, but Slytherin always loses, so why would I want to do that? Portkey Games. In Africa, right on. What's good to have you, Lamizo. Right, decisions. It's a tough one, too. Forgive me if I'm yelling into the mic. I feel like I'm screaming at the top of my lungs because that's so loud in my ears. But if I turn it down, it turns everything down. Still got to figure out a better way to use this Go XLR thing. Could be a Hufflepuff. But Pottermore puts me in Ravenclaw for 4 times already. Gave up Gryffindor. I don't actually know anything about Pottermore, so I don't know what they do over there. I've played about an hour or two's worth of it, Sarah. The last time I remember, they went out hunting. They killed a bear or something. I don't remember what it was they hunted, but they went and hunted something, brought meat back to the rest of them, and then they arrived there. And that's as far as I've gotten in it
What
yet.
happened to George and be warned of Ranrock? For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
And he's why I was supposed to pick Slytherin,
Might
probably.
still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Go to Pottermore and answer a questionnaire, and it'll tell you what house you belong to, based on your personality or whatever. Is trucking boring? It can be. The kind of trucking I did was mostly food service, so it was drive for a few hours, then get out and do some physical labor, then do it again. And throughout all of it, I would listen to audiobooks almost consistently all the time. So I got to enjoy books that I wouldn't have time to read. Great quizzes and articles,
A bit
games like
older
this,
than
though, are
the
great
others,
too.
aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
It is, yeah. Even now, I still listen to audiobooks pretty much all the time unless I'm doing this. Speaking of which, I got about 30 more minutes of this and I'm going to have to shut it down.
A certain sense of... what is it?
Let's go for ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
They really are. It often depends on the kind of book that you're into. I usually listen to either fantasy or sci-fi type stuff. And then it depends on the narrator. If they do good voices so that you can differentiate between the characters well, it's like having a movie in your mind, which is the catchphrase for graphic audio. I don't care for graphic audio because what they do is typically all abridged books, and I don't want an abridged book. I want to hear every word that was written. You know what I mean? Do we have any fun plans for this week? I go get this stupid catheter taken out tomorrow, and my meds adjusted again, and then we'll see where we're at. Got to leave soon to pick up your son from orientation for his first job. Wow. How old is your son? All right. Sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Slytherin house known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. I'm going to pick that because command said to do so.
You belong in
right on.
Slytherin.
When can you play in the new season of Fortnite? Well, we tried on Saturday and really couldn't because they were having matchmaking and server issues. So we'll see. Youngest of 4. I am the oldest of 6. One of these days, I'll tell you how that affected my ability to get a passport.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
I went ahead and took Slytherin
You are
at
here to
Command's
focus on
response.
Your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Canceled?
I said,
Oh,
I'm sure
on the
you will
Fortnite
have
thing,
plenty
yeah.
to do before
Yeah,
classes
we
begin
tried to
tomorrow.
get in for about 45 minutes and couldn't, so I finally just shut it down and went and played Call of Duty.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
He's the only child in chat. Well, Angel's the only child of hers as well.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room.
Goodness.
In order to enter,
I can get more coughing done, but it is still pretty painful to do it.
Very well. Aspiration.
Child on your mom's side. My dad, however, wanted a girl
Now,
and never
go
got
on
one.
in and get some sleep. You have a big
I have
day
2
ahead of you
sisters,
tomorrow,
and
I
the
shall be
other
back in the
3
morning to
are
collect you
male,
for
so
your first class.
obviously we had a good
Thank you,
scattering in
Professor
this.
You're
Yes, it is Harry Potter.
I hope you enjoy your
REAO.
first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Yeah, this is my first playthrough of it. I bought it back when the last Steam spring sale was going on and haven't gotten to it yet. Wondering what year this is?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
So I gotta go through the doorway here.
Revelio.
I don't know why I hit that, but can't go through that door. Where do you want me to go? It's clearly behind the wall. Find your common room. forgot about the mini map. Just gotta hit it. Gotcha.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up in Dragon. Did you see the way?
Can I help you?
Can't imagine.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has
Should
a
I get this on
ministry
Switch?
escort.
I don't know.
He was a friend of
I
Professor
literally
Fig's
just
in
started it a little while ago, and
Still.
I've only been playing it for about an hour.
Dreadful way to
Hard
go.
to say whether or not it's going to be worth it, but it looks
Glad you and Fig
promising
are all right.
anyway. You wanted a girl but got a basketball team.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk
Apparently we have a
more
thunderstorm kicking in. Just heard thunder rolling across. To the person who asked about whether they should get that on Switch, Just Nixus, somebody over on the Twitch side is saying that they had heard that the graphics are not good for Switch on this game. But if that isn't a concern, they've heard that people like the Switch version for flexibility to play anywhere.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, we
I'm
get to
sure
learn
you'll
some.
find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
So he's going back to his book. That means I can't take it.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Yes, the game is set 100 years before Harry goes to the academy, so 1890.
You are.
All right,
You're
that's
the
good to
new
know.
Slytherin, the one
I was
who
expecting
barged
it to be
in
after
Professor Fig
because
last night. Interesting tactic
he dies
on
in
your
the
first
books,
day,
so
taking
or
all the
Dumbledore
attention away
dies.
from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
Watching this, I find myself smiling because it's like watching one of their movies.
I'd like to
It
get
doesn't
some
actually
time on my
make
broom
great
classes.
viewing for a stream, but I just find myself sitting here just smiling, wanting to play along with it.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
All right, that's that.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you
Yeah,
certainly
I'm beginning
had
to
a
recognize some of
memorable
these as names they bantered about during the books.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with bloodstains.
It's more action-packed later, but yeah, you can just enjoy the views too.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Professor Black and the Serious Grandpa. Yep, exactly that. I was catching the names and they sounded familiar, but I expected them to just be a play on names from the book series rather than, characters that they had made up for the time after Harry Potter.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
Sirens scare the
unique
crap out of you.
situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you
Wondering
leave
if that's
here.
Arthur's mum?
After much discussion with the headmaster
Probably.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
We got our own spell book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning.
That
so
in
that
Wales?
You master all
Well, if you like, I'll show you some of the videos we took of our vacation in Mexico. We got
You'll
lots
be
of whale
wise to
watching
take
in.
full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
First classes are pretty fun. Right on. Let's see. I've got about 12 minutes before I have to shut things down, so may not be able to get very far. We'll see how it goes.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer
You want to see that as well?
Walk with me and we shall
If you join my Discord, or
This way.
you can find the Discord on my Twitch channel page.
I certainly would
And,
have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a
Come on.
student. Using the guide will also
Would you run
train
already?
you to be alert to your surroundings.
Anyway, if you want to see it, you need to join my Discord channel. That's where I would share something like that. When will you play this again?
The guide will give you
Hard for me to say just yet. I still have appointments at the hospital to get taken care of, so I really can't set up a schedule just yet. Once I get over these initial doctor's appointments, I'll probably be able to set up a real schedule.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide...
Revelio!
Fixed Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. I've read a lot of books about those. Makes good stories. It usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay, very cool. Just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress toward completing challenges appears here. Okay. Open the field guide. Visiting level, XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. I just got my new kidney, and so I'm doing well. I'm doing a lot better than I had been, but because it's so soon after the transplant, I've got big incisions on me and lots of doctor's visits for testing and such to get medications lined out. Okay. Hey there, period. I can't see a real name there, so that's all I see. Alright. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you've unlocked. Alright. That in Wales from the beach or on a boat. We went out on a boat specifically to look to watch dolphins and whales and whatnot. And we got some really good video of it. We saw a whole bunch of them. They got right down beside our boat. It was really cool. I wonder, did they ever mention anything about Arthur's mom being a deputy headmistress back in the day? Because as old as What's-Her-Face was,
Perfect opportunity
you'd think she
to
had
show
been
you
in
how
that
to
position
use
for a
blue
long time.
flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Wish this game was an MMO. Yeah, I actually thought it was when I picked it up. Two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. Includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Well, at least that tells you that you'll know when you've got them all. I was bummed when it wasn't. Yeah. I mean, I knew it was going to start as a story-driven game like this, but I thought it was going to be like Elden Ring, where you play through the story and then you could play online as well.
And here we are.
Hey, Sean.
Quite the time saver. These stairs.
Life is good. I got my kidney 11 days ago. I'm still really sore from it, but man, I feel a whole lot better overall.
Anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Way, brother.
Something happening here.
I'm feeling a whole lot better.
Heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Thank you, Sean.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
All right. I'm not going to watch all the cinematics of them talking.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
At least not when I'm on stream.
On your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily,
but I'll
your
probably be playing
professors
this
will
offline
create
too.
Additional assignments for you outside.
Thank you, Sean.
You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yeah, while I was in the hospital, I kept kind of finger combing my beard, and every time I did, I would pull out big tufts of hair. And by the time I got done and was ready to come home last Monday, well, it looked all thin and gross. I was going to try and, just trim it and keep it, but because of my incisions, I couldn't lean over the counter to look closely to the mirror using my electric trimmers, and I kind of messed it up. I was just like, this is not worth it. We'll just start over and it'll be fine. Professor Matilda Weasley is Ron's great-great-great-grandaunt. Well, very good. Thanks for looking that up. That's interesting information. I mean, you did say or one of the people on my Twitch side said it was set during 1890. But, yeah, that's a long ways back. Suspicion is that there is more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Your starts are good for the
Speak of
beard.
the devil.
Well, not only that. Hang on,
Professor
Sean.
Thick, your
I did the head too. Y'all never really got a chance to see me with a head of hair, but it was getting pretty long, and my intention was to grow it out long and pull off the Gandalf look.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
Thank you, Alien Karma. Thanks so much for that. Kim Kimmerer, thank you for your heart meat. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages.
Get the
to
leather
Hogwarts,
chaps and get a
you
bite.
chose to fly in the
When I used to work for one of the food service places down in Dallas, I used to, I would always roll up the sleeves. It was one of those button-up work shirts, and I would roll the sleeves up. It would show off some of my tattoos and stuff, and had the long beard, and I had several bikers come up to me at various times and ask if I rode, and I'd be like, man, I wish I could.
Thank you.
Are these reacts people can do on
Good
TikTok,
luck today.
or they are
And
like
remember
bits
to
or just
use
emojis
your
people
field
send?
guide.
Snag, I don't know what you mean by that.
To you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your
Thank you so much, Alien Karma.
Professor.
Come and
Much
find
love to
me
you as
in my
well.
classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to
All right.
Hogsmeade.
Get
Those
past these
supplies.
cinematics and get him into class, and then I'll try and shut it down.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more
I'll be happy to send you a follow, Alien.
than she would approve of.
Matter of fact,
And
let me
she
just
may feel
tab
obliged
over
to
and
share
get my mouse
details
over
with
there
the
right now.
headmaster that
I will
would be
copy your
better
name
left
down so that I can do
between
that.
us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability
That's very
you
true.
possess
It's my intention to make some more videos surrounding my kidney process and highlighting some other people who are in need.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. I guess that's so you'll want to keep playing after you've beaten the original part of the game. Quest locked by spell or level requirement. Sure. Track a quest. All right. Yep.
The map is enchanted to
All right,
help you
how am I
find
supposed to
your
get out of
way.
this game?
This will be
and end it?
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when
I'm
I
doing
have
pretty
more
good on it, though. I've got a lot of people who have followed my channel, and even though I'm still a small streamer, it's largely because I don't make a lot of videos. Just really wasn't up to it while I was feeling so shitty. But that's expected to change over the course of this next year while I try and heal. Alright. So, how do I get out of here? Inventory, gear. Let's try settings and see if it'll let me out. Exit game. There we go. Every game you pick up, you got to learn the new bits about their layout of things. Oops. Meant to bring that down here so that y'all can see when I'm watching the chat on TikTok. That's what you can see. All right, Karma. We'll see you around, buddy. Pop Pop in and show some love. You're a good man. Appreciate you. I say man. You're good whatever you are, and thanks for being here. Incidentally, if you enjoy cocktails, there's one that's called an Alien Secretion, and it's a really good one, and it'll mess you up in a good way. Go check it out. Have you played? I have that on both my PS4 upstairs and on my computer here, Snag. You are Alien. Let me show you something before you run off, Alien. So we gotta get it turned where you can see it. I got this tattoo, oh goodness, well over 20 years ago. All right, guys. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. You guys are awesome. You give me so much love and support, and I really don't make enough videos to know what's going on, but to expect people to keep coming back to my streams. But I thank you for it so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Also, Kumo, there's my boy. I see you. I've been following you for a long time, Mason. I'm well. Love you too, buddy. He is my stepson from my previous marriage, and while his mom and I are no longer together, he'll always be my son as far as I'm concerned. Take it easy, kiddo. I got to go for right now, but I look forward to seeing you again. If I see you streaming, I'll try and jump in. In the meantime, the rest of you, I hope you'll join me back the next time. You owned a snake a while and had an alien head in her pattern. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Chi. Anyway, the rest of you, y'all have a great rest of your evening. We've got a storm coming, so I'm going to go look at the storm for a little bit and maybe get another